Hi guys, it's your girl qochemist, and I'm popping on camera to do what I hope will be a quick lock tutorial. In my last video, if you watched that, then you saw that I did an exfoliating scalp like pre-poo treatment, something that I like to do when I've used a bit of product or oils and I feel like I have a lot of buildup on my scalp when my shampoo's not performing the way I would like it to, or my scalp just feels like it just can't really breathe. I like to do that treatment, and so I showed you how I go about doing that. Um, I would like to take a second just to say, I am not an expert. I've just had locks for over 8 years, but these are my locks on my head. I know my scalp. I know how my hair behaves, or at least I've learned over the years. So, with anything that I share or show you, please know I'm not claiming to be an expert. And so, anything that you attempt, that you see me attempting, please do it, with caution. Please take into consideration your own personal hair and scalp and skin and all those kind of things and your level of sensitivity. So just wanted to say that because sometimes people will try things that they see on YouTube um, and then for whatever reason it doesn't work for them or they break out or whatever. And I just don't want people to think that I am telling you that I am an absolute expert on anything, because I am not. All right, with that being said, post washing my locks, it's been a couple of days, but I've not retwisted. As you can see, I have puffy roots, and I actually love my puffy roots. And so sometimes, particularly around this time of the year, I will just style my hair, with it not being retwisted. Actually, a lot of time, if you follow me on Instagram and you see pictures I post, you'll see quite a few pictures where I don't have retwisted roots. I just get into a retwisting phase sometimes, but a lot of times I just wash and curl it up or twist it up or style it without retwisting. For this style, you need your locks, you need your hands, and you might need one hairpin. So let's get started. So my hair is parted pretty much in the center, and that pretty much, you can just part it, at the time you create the style. Mine just happens to be parted in the center. This is show you where my length is at. This is where my length in the back is, because I know people are curious. So the first thing you're going to want to do is section off enough locks in the front to tie. You want it to be a fairly big, chunky section. So I'm going to take here and here. You don't want it to be too far down to the side. You just want it to be more like in this area. So I'm going to take these two sections. They don't have to be perfectly even or anything. And you are just going to tie those sections. So it doesn't matter which side you tie over which other side first, I don't think. You're just going to literally like tie it in like a part of a knot. So you're going to form this shape here, this kind of shape. Make sure all the locks are kind of even. All right. And so once you get that, you have the two pieces out to the side. You're going to kind of turn them at this angle, flip this back, and then you create this really interesting sort of humpy looking thing here. So pull that back. Now they're all going to the back. So let me show you again. You've tied it, just one loop over, under, whatever, and you have them out to the side. You're going to bring one side. I'm bringing my right hand toward the front and my left toward the back. And then I'm bringing that right section all the way around. And that's what you have. Now you're going to hold that in place, and then you're going to grab your next two sections. You're going to take more from the side and more from this side. And then you're going to just tie this section over top of the section you just created, like so. And now you have this really kind of interesting structural thing happening up top. I mean, it's just a tied style, and I've done plenty of these in the past, but this just created a different structure up top. And then you're going to take, you could stop here, but I don't like how these are just sitting. So I'm going to take one more section just to kind of even up so that I have hair in the back and hair, hair up and hair down. I'm going to kind of even that up, check the sides. and you're going to tie that section over top of the last tie or the previous tie. And then that's pretty much the style. So now what I'm going to do to secure this, I have my hairpin. I'm going to turn around so you can see this. I'm going to find, again, 2 locks. Hope you can see. Hope I'm in the camera. I think I am. You're going to find 2 locks that are just outside on the outer perimeter of the hair that you tied and pulled back. And you're going to secure it with these 2 locks, like so. And then the hairpin, I just like to have the hairpin. I like to take those 2 because usually when you tie locks, at least with mine, and they're kind of stiff or whatever, they'll stick out and look crazy. So I'm going to just take these 2 locks that I tied off to hold that hair, kind of secure it under some of the other hair, and I'm going to take my hairpin and just pin those down so they don't like fly out and look crazy. And then the rest of the hair you just kind of smooth back. If these little shorter pieces, because of what you tied, it's going to shorten the length of your locks. If these shorter pieces are like flying all around, you can just mist those lightly and tie them down briefly before you head out. But yeah, this is essentially, oh, excuse me, eye is tearing up. Yeah, this is essentially the style. I need to smooth up my little thin edges. I don't know if I always get people asking me about my edges, but my hair is just naturally fine around the edges, and I haven't smoothed it out so it looks even more sparse. But you know, that's not any condition or anything. That's just how my hair is. Just fine, not anything due to any pulling or tension or anything like that, because I know it comes across a little thin on camera, but that's just how my edges have always been, so I don't freak out about that. But yeah, guys, so this is the style. You see how quick and easy that was? It's literally 1, 2, 3 tied sections with just 2 anchoring locks to tie off in the back. So this is, yeah, this is super quick. And of course, with this back section, you know, you can put it up in a ponytail if you like. You could, you know, twist it up into a cute bun and add that aspect to the style, something like that. You could curl it if you do it, you know, the night before. You can set this part on rollers and curl it, or you can do chunky twists, dampen your hair and do chunky twists, and then take that out and have a wavy effect in the back with this up top. I tend to not be one of the type of people who will do one thing to one section of the hair and not the same thing to the other section, like having, like curling the back and then leaving the front like straight, because it drives me crazy when I take it down because my hair is not consistent. But that's me. But if that's what you'd like to do, you absolutely can do that. You could do a low, like a low chignon. You could keep doing the tying technique all the way down to the back. I can link videos below to some of my previous tying technique hairstyles that a lot of you guys have mentioned that you love, because it's super easy. You don't need pins or, you know, a lot of hair accessories to achieve the style. So yeah, guys, I hope you found this helpful. Thanks so much. I did post this on Instagram and I asked people if they wanted to see a video. I also think I posted it on Facebook. And so thank you so much for chiming in. I'm going to try to, you know, respond more to requests. So yeah, I have gotten some requests actually for some makeup videos. Now I am still very much learning, but I may actually in 2017 start doing some makeup application videos, just showing you from a novice standpoint the things that I've learned and how I apply some of the looks that I share on Instagram and on my Facebook page. So thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, please, I cannot emphasize enough, please hit the thumbs up. Please share it on your other social media if you think other people would enjoy this style, would find it helpful, and comment below. If you have any requests or anything, always, like if I post things on Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook and you want to see it, at least let me know you're interested. I'm going to try to go back through old requests as well and see if there are things that I can now respond to. But yeah, thank you guys so much for making me feel welcomed as I have tried to make my return. Thank you so much. And yeah, have a great holiday if I don't talk to you guys before the Christmas and New Year's and all that. Thanks again. Bye, guys.